Hi, and welcome to this walkthrough for your email newsletter templates. I cannot even begin to tell you how excited I am for this. This is the number one requested template that I got after opening up the 4th Street Creative template shop. After opening that up, people were writing to me all the time saying newsletter, newsletter, newsletter. And at the time, it wasn't something that I felt comfortable doing because there are so many different email marketing platforms out there. So how do you create one that's going to work with everything out there? And then Canva did this really cool thing where they now allow you to make websites directly inside of Canva, which has changed the game for doing something like this. So I foresee in the future Canva even getting a little bit more sophisticated with this. And if you have an email marketing platform that allows you to embed, I see that happening in the future. I think that Canva is on that track. But for now, and for today's training, we're going to talk about a way that you can create beautiful, dynamic email newsletter templates for your subscribers directly inside of Canva with very minimal headaches on your part for how you're going to make it work with your email marketing platform. So let's jump on it. Okay, so these are the 15 templates that we've created for you, and they are divided into the brand personas. And if you don't know what brand personas are yet, head to part 1, lesson 5, where we talk about the 5 brand personas that you should be showing up as in your business. And that is it's such a powerful lesson, but especially for newsletter marketing, it's going to really help you get the idea out of your head that you're bothering people or you're spamming them. You're going to be having this amazing well-rounded relationship with them based on the 5 brand personas. So what I suggest that you do is, once you've changed all the branding around and everything matches your branding and aesthetic perfectly, what I would suggest that you do is choose a layout that works for you, especially if you don't feel comfortable changing things around. I'm going to show you how to do that too. But for the most part, these are designed for you. So choose one. Even if it's called the friend, you can manipulate it to be the agent, etc. So let's choose this one as an example. Okay. This is one that's made to be the teacher. So obviously everything in here is going to be teachable content. But let's say that you just have one blog post that you've written that you want to share, and then you have all this other stuff down here. Well, this could easily be a link to an Instagram post that you've posted that did really well and you want to share it with your audience, your subscribers. And then this more read section can be resources for them, can be things that can help them depending on where they are in their journey. So you can have links to either articles around the web, or you can have your free offers like spring cleaning checklist, etc. So just don't be confined to what's here as examples. Think outside the box and focus on the layout. If this layout serves you because you have, 3 different areas of content that you'd like to share, then go ahead and do that. What happens if you want to mix and match the layouts of this templates? There's 2 ways that you can do that. Number 1, you can add a page and then just go ahead with your mouse and select an entire area, and then we're going to copy it. So I'm going to press Command C on my Mac. I think on a PC it's Control C, and then I'm going to head back to my blank page and paste it in. And then let's say that I want to also include some free resources with that. I'm going to head down to this free resource section. Again, select all with my mouse, Command C, head back to this page here and paste it. And I'm good to go. Now, I mentioned that there's another way to do this. So I am going to hit File, Create New Design, and I'm going to say website. And that's going to create a blank website. Now, this is really cool because what you can do, let me just close this up, is keep both tabs open on your computer. Decide what you want your newsletter to look like. It can be a very long newsletter if you do this option. And just go ahead and start copying and pasting the sections that serve you for the information that you'd like to share with your subscribers that week. So let's say this is one of them. So I'm going to select this, copy, bring it into my new design, paste, Command V, and then resize it. It's going to resize perfectly. You just need to drag it out. And then add a page, and each page will become a new section. So I'm just going to do 3 sections here really quickly so that we can, so that you can have an example. And now we're going to move on to the next step. The next step is you need to add links to where they're going to be directed for this stuff. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to add a link, and you're going to add a link by selecting wherever you want the link to be, hitting these 3 dots and grouping it together, and then selecting link. And then you're going to type in 4thstreetcreative.com, but you're going to be typing in something else. Okay, and you're going to do that for everywhere where there's a link that's going to direct them to content. Okay, so for this particular example, when you've added all your links and you're ready to go, you have to do 2 things. Number 1, you need to save this as a image file. So download PNG, just the page that you're using, download, perfect. Okay, the second thing that you need to do is create a new document. So you can you can write down the sizing here, but I think the best thing to do, what I would just do, is make a copy and then delete all the pages that you're not using. Okay, and this is all going to make sense in a second if you're confused. Don't worry. I'm going to show you why we're deleting all these pages. Okay, and now we're going to want to go ahead and delete all of the pages. So you're just going to select all the pages and hit delete on your keyboard, and you're good to go. Now we're going to hit share, and we're going to hit more, and we're going to select website. And I like scrolling because it has the functionality of a website. It's just the easiest. To me, it's the easiest to navigate, but you can play around with those options and see which one you like best. Now we're going to open our website. Okay, so now we have this published website. We have this link to this website, which we're going to copy. Okay, and now we need to add this to our newsletter. All right, so once you're in your email marketing platform, there's 2 ways that you can link to the website that we just created in Canva. Number 1, if your email marketing platform allows you to upload and link images, then you're going to do this option. So I'm going to click image. It's going to look different for every email marketing platform, and I just want you to understand that there's hundreds of email marketing platforms out there, so we couldn't possibly make trainings for every single one, but also you are a capable realtor who can figure this out if you've never done it before. If you have an email marketing platform, there will be an option, most likely, for you to upload an image, and it's going to look different for everyone, but for us, this is what it looks like. I'm going to upload this guy here, and then as well in Flowdesk, you can easily add a link to an image. So I'm just going to paste that link that we just made. Okay, and I can write something or not. It's up to me. If you just want to stick to the visual newsletter, that's fine. Or I can write a little intro to the newsletter and say, hey, how's it going? This is the newsletter for April, or whatever the case may be. Completely up to you. This is your show. When you send this out, when you click on any area of this image, it will take you directly to this newsletter here, where now every single link that you had in the newsletter is active and ready to go. That's option number 1. Option number 2, let's say you don't have the ability to link the images, or you don't want to. You're going to write out your newsletter like you normally would. Hi, Melanie. It's a beautiful sunny Saturday afternoon. I'm on a flight to New York, and I just thought I would check in with a few details that I discovered in my last mastermind. Here's 1, 2, 3 resources that I think will help you. Every single one of those links will direct them to the website that you just created. Okay, so no matter what that link is for, it's going to direct them to this beautiful newsletter. Why do you want to do that? Why don't you just include the links in your newsletter copy? You can absolutely do that. That is 100% up to you. This creates maximum visual appeal. And if you want your potential clients to trust your marketing savvy, this is a great way to get them to do that. The more impressive, the more tech savvy you are, the more wow that they feel, the more inclined they are to use you as a real estate agent. And remember, online marketing is part of your jam. It's part of what you have to promote as ability to do what you do well. So when you do stuff like this, they're like, wow, that's cool. I like this. This is cool. This is what she could do for my property. This is what he could do for my home. So think of it that way. So those are your two options. You can link to it through text, or you can link through it through image. Now I promised that I was going to show you a different way to do it. And this is the same. You're still going to have the same formula format in your email marketing platform. However, it's going to look a little bit better this way. So it takes a little bit more time to copy and paste things over to this website template. But watch what happens when I publish this website. Without navigation, we don't want navigation, and we want a free domain, and hide my website from search engines. And you don't have to do this. The reason why I'm hiding it is because I want my subscribers to be, this is exclusive content for my subscribers. Okay, and now publish. And you're going to see in a second why this is my preferred method. View website. Bam. Because which one is more impressive? This, where it actually looks like a website, or this, where it looks like it's hosting your live links, right? So yes, it might take a little bit of time to copy things over, but this is actually, like, if you think about it, it's like a website. So when they land on it, they're like, whoa, cool, but it's your newsletter. So I find this far more impressive. And since Canva has given us this opportunity, why not use it? It takes just a little bit longer, but if you're pressed for time, you can always do it this way. Or you can do what I would always suggest, which is to copy and paste your newsletter, piecemeal your newsletter together. So think of this as your working area. Create a website file inside of Canva, and then the newsletter templates, let's get rid of this. These newsletter templates become your grab bag of potential sections. Okay, I'm going to delete this because it's just an example. So now every week you come in here and this becomes a grab bag of content possibility. So you can say, I really like this. I only need these two. I'm going to just copy that. I'm going to copy this thing. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy this. You could make your newsletter as long as you want. If you have a lot of information to share that week, share it. There's nothing wrong with having something for them to read and digest, and a little bit something for everybody. It's totally fine. And that's why I like the website option, because you get to make it as long or as short as possible. And then when it's published, it looks like this, which is gorgeous. Am I right? So it's completely up to you, but that is how you're going to use these templates. That's how you can use them. And remember, multi-purpose, use them for other things as well, like social media posts, etc., etc. I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to hello@markcollective.com. And we're here to help guide you in whichever way that we can. Happy designing, my friends.